Man, and what a start there. Could you imagine your first asked, hold on. Your first asked, alright, you see that big, giant pyramid thing? You gotta push that to the walls. Okay, I'll push it to the walls, and then they're gonna shoot you with a lot of arrows and probably throw a lot of javelins at you. Okay, and then you're gonna have to run through the breach, where they're going to shoot more arrows and throw more javelins at you. Okay, and then they'll have to come back out of the breach where they'll throw javelins and shoot arrows, but in your back. I mean, let's be honest, guys. I don't know about y'all, but I ain't for that. That's not how I'm not feeling it, man. Not feeling it. Hello, everyone. By the way, if you didn't know, this is Ellington, and welcome back. And we are on the grand, beautiful settlement of Athens. And we've got ourselves a 4 versus 4. Now, some of you may recognize this battle because this battle took place on one of my streams. So, starting off with none other than myself, you know, is Suebi, obviously. Suebi, one of my favorite factions. I believe we did random wheel on this battle, by the way. Next to me, we have got Tylis being commanded by Mexi. And all the way onto our far left here, we have got Nabatea being commanded by Posgwin, and Colchis being commanded by Tidirond. Now for the attackers, we have got Epirus being commanded by Dagger McStabby, and RDI being commanded by none other than Mr. Gray himself. Then all the way back on the other side, we have got Bowie being commanded by Evros. And finally, Arverni being commanded by Pontus is Greek. Yes, sure, I guess. So you can see on this side, on my side, mine and Mexi's side, we have got a pretty heavy little push here by Arverni. Got Chosen Swords, Celtics, and a bunch of Gallic Hunters over here. Now the thing is, I had put my archers over here to support Mexi's side because I didn't think there would be that much of presence here. And my archers are really far away. So what I am trying to do at this point is hold these guys down while you can see more reinforcements from Tylis especially comes over. So bringing Tylis over specifically because of the Gallic Hunters, he can absorb that ammo a little bit. And you could say I also have my my Kimbri Bowwomen over here. I basically said in this game, I am just going to have my Kimbri Bowwomen. They're going to mimic those Gallic Hunters. If the Gallic Hunters run away, the Kimbri Bowmen are going to run away. If the Gallic Hunters come back, the Kimbri Bowmen will come back. Then you can see Tylis here holding this nice little stretch of wall here. Honestly, we were perfectly okay with this. This is a, this is a really good spot for a real heavy faction like Tylis to hold down kind of two little spots, you know. It's going to be very difficult to move Tylis out of this spot here. Now on the other side, this will be the fun part for me because this is the side I didn't get to see a whole lot of. We've got Nabatea holding back Epirus here. We've got Nabatean Axe Warriors. He's probably got some swords around here somewhere. Maybe not. All I see is Axe Warriors. Nabatean Thorax Pikes. It looks like more Thorax Pikes. And then Desert Heavy Lancers, because why not? We're Nabatea, right? Might as well bring one of the better cavalry out there. Nabatea has very good cavalry. Colchis over here also has a good kind of position. You know, really all he's got to hold is this and this. You know, in reality, he wants to try and keep this neutralized because if they lose this tower, they're going to have to fall back from these two positions. So we'll see how that ends up going. You can see he actually also has a unit outside the walls here. Got a Hillman unit. So Athens, kind of like Alexandria, has a little place right here where you can deploy a unit right outside the walls there without it being guerrilla deployed. Nabatea in the back. You got 2 Hellenic Desert Cataphracts and a Nabatea Noble Cav General. So, a little bit of a lull in the battle now. You can see Arverni really not wanting to go back into this. Now, a good little trick that I was kind of using, it isn't foolproof, but it does help a little bit when you're playing Suebi. If you don't really have a good place to hide from archers, if you tuck yourself right up under this wall here, any wall, honestly, basically the wall to where the archers are firing from, see, like that, they really can't get very good volleys on you and will allow you to last quite a bit longer. So a good little trick there for a lot of those low... I mean, it's a good trick for any faction, but it is a very good trick for the low-armored factions. Got Levy Freeman up on the walls here, taking out the Tylis Ballista. And honestly, we didn't really have anything on there to deal with those. So you can see me moving a Bloodsworn over here. Tylis is putting a Thracian Warrior up, but it's not... Walls are really not where Thracian Warriors should be. You know, they're really not used very properly there. I don't know what I'm trying to say. You get what I'm trying to say. You know, they're a high-impact charging faction or unit, so walls are really not where you want them to be. But we put them up there just in, you know, just to at least slow that down, make sure they couldn't get down the walls or anything like that until I could bring that Bloodsworn onto the wall. Got a little bit of an archer duel here between the Cretan archers and the Nabatean heavies. A pretty good matchup there. The big thing is the Nabatean heavies do not have any abilities, so they don't have, you know, a precision shot or a quick reload. You know, the Cretan archers have got that quick reload, which is a really, really fun one. It takes that shots per minute and really janks that up and makes them fire a whole lot faster. Oh, yeah. Now over here, I think this is probably a good call. Epirus is not really pushing here. I think it's a little bit of a death trap if you're not careful. And I think that after the first wave of his having a little bit of trouble, I think he's given up on that little spot. Now, for now, I wouldn't say he's fully given up because it is still too early for that. But... now look at this. Desert Heavy Lancers actually not going out of the gate. They're actually coming over here. Maybe looking to get a charge in on the Mercenary Axe Warriors here from RDI. And if they can blast through the Mercenary Axe Warriors, they can get right into the back of that line right there. All right, so here we go. You can hear the thunder of the cavalry from behind. And, oh, it caught him in mid-stride. Not only that, causing a dry fire on the javelins. Oh, sorry about that, guys. So let's see, Desert Heavy Lancers, 31 kills. 32, 33. All right, I would take that. Now, on the walls, we've got my Bloodsworn now up there. Bloodsworn should be able to handle this Levy Freeman relatively easily. And then you can see, look at this, Arverni just going right in with the heavy hitters. Oathsworn coming in now. Now, you can see what we've got going on. We've got Tribal Warrior holding down the Oathsworn while we get some Javies in from the other directions. You know, I've got a Bloodsworn here throwing in. Taking a little bit of archer fire, but I am getting some good Javi tosses there. Celtic Warrior broken with 80 kills. Over here, you got Sword Followers, 43 kills, and Celtic Warriors with 11. Thought I heard a cavalry unit moving around here, but I guess not. Over on this side, still not much of anything going on. Well, maybe. Hold. Yeah, I think we've got Celtic. Okay, it looks like we got Celtic Warriors coming in now. But we do have a nice little box here set up with some Tribal Warriors. Got a tiny little Bloodsworn unit left that's going to come in from the side. Look at that, good Javies. It's always a good kind of thing if you can lock down with one unit and Javi with another. That is a good strat to keep in your book there. Desert Heavy Lancers got their 33 kills and got the hell out of there. Now look at this. So Emperor seems to be making some pretty good progress here. Royal Peltis already going in. Now, don't seem to be having too much fun at the moment. They're down to 75 men with 90 kills. Not great, but it's still early on. I thought it might be a little bit early, personally, to be sending those in. But look at this. There is nothing stopping RDI here. Desert Heavy Lancers and the Hellenic Desert Cataphracts are trying to do some kind of wishy-washy things and try and slow down this advance until something can be done. Leary Noble Hoplites caught in the transition here. They were caught in the middle of moving, so Desert Heavy Lancers should get a couple kills. Thing is, remember those Leary Noble Hoplites do have a very, very good armor, and look at that melee defense, 53, and a bonus versus large of 15. But while the Desert Heavy Lancers got it locked down, the Hellenic Desert Cataphracts coming around the side. They'll be coming around the side of the hoplites. Don't judge me. All right, good back charge into some Mercenary Axe Warriors. That Axe Warrior is probably going to disappear. Royal Peltis, look at that. All of a sudden, 144 kills out of nowhere. Still nothing quite pushing over on this left flank here. Desert Hoplites going to get the nobles, or Desert Cataphracts going to get the Hoplites in the back. Oh, Desert Hoplites don't really, oh my good Lord Almighty. The Illyrian Noble Hoplites really kind of stuck in a position there, not really having a good choice of which way to go. You can see they turned around for the Cataphracts, but then the Desert Heavy Lancers got them in the back. Cataphracts 83 kills, Desert Heavy Lancers at 50. You can see the Nabatean Thorax Pikes are moving over this direction now. And, yeah, that's pretty much it for the moment. Bloodsworn up on the wall, 61 kills. Levy Freeman's still alive somehow. I'm not 100% sure how, but that is all right. It is early on in this game, and we're still going at it, man. Club Levy sitting waiting to go in. I think they've used all their Javies, 35 kills on them. You can see I got a lot of stuff still left. I got a bunch of Sword Masters back here. Kimberly Bowwomen. Okay, I believe at this point yeah, that's why. That's why. I was saying that I was going to shadow them, and I did not do a very good job at that. These Gallic Hunters got all the way over here, and now I'm rushing over to try and counter them off a little bit. The problem with them is they have that stalk ability, which allows them to be hidden even while moving, so on and so forth. And that was causing a lot of problems with doing that whole shadow them thing that I was talking about. So, but we'll see how it goes. Desert Heavy Lancers, 89 kills. Cartley Axeman from Colchis moving around behind an Illyrian Noble Hoplite that has made it all the way the hell up onto this mountain here. Illyrian Noble Hoplites, 57 kills. Desert Cataphracts at 84. And then, but look at this. Another Hellenic Desert Cataphract is coming in. I'm going in. So they're going to pull this one back this way and bring this one in here while the Cartleys come in from the other direction. And the Nobles apparently, there you go. It's like, it looked like they were going to, and then the Javies in the back of it. That's a tough situation. It's hard to decide which way to go. I think that is the right call, though. You turn into the Cataphract charge and take it to the front rather than take the Cataphracts in the back. Over here, still not a whole lot of anything. Got some Celtic Warriors coming in. This one's pretty hurt. 100 kills as well. Tribal should be able to hold that relatively well. Gallic Hunter's still over here, so that means the Kimberly Bowwomen are still over here. Now, what I am doing, I am leaving 3 Kimberly Bowwomen over here, taking one off to the left here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set them up right about there and get them right in the back. So we'll get that 2 Bloodsworn going up against it. Now, they do have, so the Levy Freemen are breaking, but now they have got a sword follower onto this wall. And so it's a much better unit than what was there originally. Now this, I'm be honest with you, this is not good. Yeah, suffice to say there, it is not a good situation over here. Nabatea has basically vanished. His Cav doing just about as much as he can, and Kokus trying to hold the line with his Cartly Axeman, trying to finish off this Illyrian Noble Hoplite. Looks like it will break. 71 base morale, so it tends to hold on for a good amount of time. Now, Nabatea seems... I was thinking maybe, is Nabatea going to come out here and see if he can get into Epirus or RDI there, but I don't think so. He stopped moving, so... Ooh, Hellenic Desert Cataphracts here. 20 kills using that trample ability, but they have lost 12 men. What do we got here? Looks like a Royal or a Samnite Warrior. Here's a Royal Peltis, throwing some jabbies into the back of that Cataphract as he runs away. Illyrian Noble Hoplite, 88 kills. Now, Epirus looks to be waiting for a chance to advance here. Doesn't seem to be ready to go in quite yet. Now, this could be kind of interesting. Cartly Axeman kind of bottled up here, but I wonder if Nabatea is thinking about coming in and getting the back of these RDI units while they're engaged with this Cartly Axeman. But if they're going to do it, they need to do it quick. Kimberly Bowman, 36. Oh, man, artillery coming in, getting them. Bloodsworn, 38 kill, or Club Levy, excuse me, 38 kills. And then look at this beautiful, beautiful little V. Pretty standard breach tactics here. Got 2 units in a V formation. Basically what happens is it causes the attackers to force a direction. So it means if they only send 1 unit in, they go here, the other one comes in, gets them behind. Or what they're doing right now, which is 1 unit here, 1 unit here, but it still leaves opportunity open for shots in the backs of the counter side units. So Kimberly Bowman's still doing all right. Now, this became a little bit of an issue here. The Tribal Warriors, one of them's still healthy, one of them's a little under half health, and they have sent in one of their Oathsworn. Now, the problem with that is we do call Tribal Warriors Baby Oathsworn, but Oathsworn are still better than Tribal Warriors. So that means that we're in a little bit of a sticky spot because all we have here are the 2 Tribal Warriors, a couple kind of, units from myself, including a Club Levy that is not going to go up against an Oathsworn. But nothing here to take that Oathsworn on. So I believe at some point I think I sent a Swordmaster over to assist with that. My Jen's moving. Ooh, uh-oh. Tribal Warrior on this breach starting to break. Sword Followers will be able to beat my Club Levy easily. So we'll probably need another Tribal Warrior to go into that. Kimberly Bowwomen still shooting up on the wall. Now what I've been doing on this wall is I've actually been cycling these 2 Bloodsworn back and forth with each other, getting those charge bonuses in. Remember, Suebi is a high octane faction. That means you gotta keep moving. Charge, charge, charge. Mercenary Tarantine Cav trying to fight off some Hippeus Lancers. But the Hippeus Lancers going right for the Mercenary Peltis here. Peltis, not a bad unit, though, But here comes the depleted Hellenic Desert Cataphracts coming out of the breach. 117 kills, 18. Mercenary Axe Warriors, 172 kills. Very nicely done there by RDI. Hippeus Lancers, 114. They've only lost 9 men. Epirus and RDI seem to be kind of chilling here for a moment. I'm thinking that they may be waiting for Boei and Arverni to make more progress before they try to kind of push in any further, which is probably a good idea. Right now myself and Tylis have Arverni and Boei bottled up into these small points, so if Epirus and Ekbrus and RDI go in over there, they run the chance of, getting surrounded and outmatched just in numbers. So it's probably a smart idea to kind of slow down and wait. Oathsworn, 170 kills, just eating right through this club levy. Now setting up a Pila line here by the blood, or with the Bloodsworn to throw right into the sides here. Maybe. Maybe not. There they are. There you go. Oh my god, look at that. 11 kills just on that one volley. Now the other Oathsworn of Arverni is now activated. Kimberly Bowwomen shooting into the backs of that Oathsworn while the Tribals attack this one. Now what I'm going to try and do here is I'm going to bring one of my Kimberly Bowwomen to this side now to shoot into the backs of that Oathsworn, while this Kimberly Bowwomen shoots into the back of that Oathsworn. Just getting that good back shots, but I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention here apparently. I don't know what I was doing, but apparently not what I was supposed to be doing. And the Oathsworn breaks through the club levy, and I think I just last second get a charge off with my Bloodsworn. Over here, Arverni and Boei pretty well still locked in, or locked out, I guess I should say. I think that's a more proper way to put it. Now, this is a major problem. Eberus and a little bit of RDI pushing out from their previous position, and the Pikes can really only do so much here. You can see I've got a Swordmaster coming over because Nabatea was calling for help. He said, hey man, we have got a big problem over here and we need your help. Help! I need somebody, help! Not just anybody, help! That's my song for the day. But look at this. The Kolkian archers, the Eastern archers, shooting right into the back of these Eberus units. You got Samnite Warriors and Thorough Spears. RDI still kind of chilling. Got some slingers up. Look like they're getting ready to fire. Still no push yet over here, which is good because Kolkis does not have much guarding this over here. 44 hillmen, 64 hillmen, 160 hillmen, and some Cartleys. So, it's not looking hot, suffice to say. Not on this left flank, at least. Nabatean General's outside, 107 kills. How's the Hippeus Lancer, 164 kills. And it looks like we have pushed out Arverni from this side. Or maybe he just fell back, I don't know. But his Oathsworn are still alive, but they are out of the settlement. We got some good back shots into their backs as they ran away. But now he's got his shields to us. Now, something, man, I wish I had noticed this earlier. That club levy was just sitting there waiting, man. Celtic Warrior going to come around and probably try and engage it. Come on, club levy. Oh, ow. Nope, didn't see it. Now we got some breaking going on here. You can see a tribal warrior and a club levy breaking, or wavering at least. Swordmaster set up behind. Now over here we've got one of my Swordmasters about to go take on the Illyrian Marine, while a Thracian warrior is taking on another Illyrian Marine. 100 kills on Thracian warrior, that is nothing to blink an eye at. Royal Peltist, yeah, I guess just the Royal Peltist throwing over at these Hillmen. I think around this time is when we kind of realized that there was a little bit of a problem. Look at this Swordmaster, 151 kills with 152 kills with 151 men, is what I meant to say. I can't talk, okay? Calm down, guys. I ain't no good at words. And then you can see a push over here The Hippeus Lancer's actually coming in, trying to slow down a Thorough Spear. Cartly Axeman taking on a Samnite Warrior. Samnite's pretty beat up, 186 skills though. And then he's got a Cartly Axeman guarding this side and a Cartly Axeman guarding this side while his archers kind of sit right there in the middle. Swordmaster surrounded, 181 men, 132. Oh my god, I just did it again. 131 men with 184 kills. Bloodsworn getting ready to go in, but getting javied. Not good for them, but look at them, 166 kills and 120 kills. And here comes a Hellenic Desert Cataphracts again. 31 kills on him, 63 men still left, but they're going to get a charge right in the back of Empress General. Javi toss into the Cataphracts. Good charge, 43 kills so far. Still just trying to swarm these bow AI units as they come in. One of the best things we can try and do here is put 3 to 1, 2 to 1. You know, every time they send in one unit, try and put 3 bodies on it. If we can do that, we can cut down their numbers twice as fast. The nice thing about being on defense is that you have the ability to do that a little bit more. You know, when they're sending troops in, a lot of times they can only send one in. While we can be like, boom, boom, boom. And if we can do that, if we can triple team them, double team them, it makes things a hell of a lot easier. Royal Pelts is 100 kills, Swordmaster is 236 kills, but the Swordmaster is probably going to go down here. Hillman was 70, that's a pretty good one. Hippeus Lancers just being a pain in the butt. Look at this, 351, 4, 5, 6, upwards of 350, almost 400 kills on that Hippeus Lancer, which, as most people, Hippeus Lancers are not the greatest shot cav on the planet. They're all right, they're cheap, but, you know, they're also probably not as good, you know, not good enough for the price. Once again, continuing trying to swarm these breaches. Nabatee's General getting around, getting into Boei's archers. There we go. Look at that, 146 kills. Now go through. Go through, Nabatee. Run. There you go. Getting into the rest of Boei's archers here. And he has got a clear avenue out of here. So if he books it, he might still be able to get out of this without losing a ton of men here. Better hurry, getting some javies here from the Oathsworn General. He's only lost 5 men for 225 kills. Now, we are in a little bit of a pickle here, given the fact that I'm sure you can see there is nothing stopping Empress and RDI over here. And we are cut off, well, will be cut off from the point, but you can see from the tons of yellow and blue lines that this was when we realized, hey, if we don't go right now, we are cut off and screwed. So, we're running. We're getting the hell out of Dodge. Gonna leave a Celtic warrior. Well, I think I think he takes this tribal and saves the Celtic, if I remember right. It's a 160-man Celtic unit. And then, unfortunately, got a Bloodsworn here that is basically getting thrown to the wolves because something's got to stay there. Desert Cataphracts and Thracian warriors working together. Come together right now over me. Don't ask me. Apparently, it is the Beatles' day of the Rome 2 videos. If people don't get that reference after what has happened in the last couple minutes, shame on you. Shame. All right, yeah, I think he's getting the Celtic out of here. Nabatea Noble Cav General is basically just screening for us, trying to make sure that nothing gets through, trying to make sure that this Celtic warrior gets the hell out of there. But you can see Epirus and Ardeae not really putting too much pressure over here, surprisingly, I would say. But Boii and Arverni are still relatively healthy here. Sword Follower, Oathsworn. Oathsworn. So that's it for Boii. Oathsworn, Chosen Sword, Oathsworn, Oathsworn. So they have quite a bit of elites left for Arverni. And you can see we are just getting the hell out of Dodge. Colchis is making a brave and valiant defense of the hill. But the problem with that is right here, Levy Pikemen. These pikes are going to be a little bit of a problem because axes are not going to fight the pikes very well. Pikes pushing into the combat now. 26 kills so far on the pikemen. The Cartly Axemen, 146 kills. I'm pretty sure his archers are out of ammo, 180 kills on that one. 135 and 138 on those ones. Now back here you can see the hordes of Suebi and Tylis making their way back to the point here. So you can see the point is right there for Athens. I always say it would be so cool if you could like put stuff up on the Temple Mount here. Now he does, Colchis still has his Hippeus Lancer General as well. You can see he is evacuating some of the leftover troops he has left from the hilltop. The problem with the hilltop for us is that any archers that are left are going to be able to get up on here and going to make this a living hell to defend. Especially if we try to hold anything here, archers will have a great shot at our backs and our sides. And so at this point, you know, there's going to be a little bit of a slowdown. You can see the levy pikes moving forward a little bit there. And I believe that is when Colchis called, "Hey, bring your archers over here. Let's blast this levy pikeman." So we're shooting over into them. Honestly, the big thing with the levy pikes, if we can, I want to break them. Their base morale is very, very, very bad. 35 base morale. So if you can do enough damage to them, they'll just right out break. They're down to 113. You saw they started at like 125 when I started firing at them. All of these Celtic bowmen have ammo. Galk Hunters, I believe, still have ammo as well. Hellenic Desert Cataphracts movement over, Hippeus Lancer. So he's bringing his Lancer over here. He wants Ardeae to advance here. I will say the nice thing about these hoplites is hoplites don't get jabbies. In my opinion, that's the most annoying thing when you have cavalry is the javelins. Because then when you try to run away, they throw at you in the back, or they throw at you right as you try to charge into them. But hoplites can't do that. So, alright, Desert Cataphracts coming in. Maybe they're not. So he went hoplite wall and then went out of hoplite wall. Oh, and he left himself facing back. Come on. Come on, Nabatea. Do it. Do it. I think, oh, they fixed it. Because I think Colchis realized it. And he just pulled off. He thought about it. He thought about it. Run! Get some good screenshots there. Levy Pikeman still hanging around somehow. 108 kills on, or 108 men left on him. The Kimberly Bowwomen still just trying to get shots. Colgus is bringing his forces over here, if I remember correctly, basically just to be kind of a pain in the ass. And as of now, Arverni going over and joining them. Arverni not putting any pressure over here on Tylis. Gallic Hunters getting shots at the Desert Cataphracts as they run away. Oh, brave Sir Robin, he bravely ran away. No, I didn't! Stop! No, I didn't! Come on. You guys have got to know what that's from. We are the knights who say knee. I want you to find a shrubbery. God, such a good movie. Your bloody arm's off. No, it's not. Well, how about this? We'll call it a draw. 'Tis but a flesh wound. Oh, look at that sneaking around. Oh, yeah. But then they're dead. Well, it's okay, I guess. I don't particularly know why he didn't kind of go through further. Maybe he was trying, I don't know. But and look at this. Colchis and the Thracian warriors of Tylis actually pushing back through. Levy Pikes are still alive. How? 46 men left. That is just ridiculous. Well, help out. Now, whatever unit the Colchis had here is now gone. Oh, and look at the waste of javelins. Oathsworn throwing javelins at the runaway hillmen. And then javelins coming in on the Thracian warriors from Tylis. Thracian warriors, 53 kills. Not doing too bad there. You could say they got a chevron. That means they've been getting some good quality kills. Eastern archers running back. Fall back to the second level. So what we're having to do here is pray. Because to be honest with you, it wasn't looking very good for us. We still have some good units left. But, you know, we personally were not, you know, we were sitting there thinking, man, this is going to be our final stand at this point. I've got, I think, 3 sword masters left. Kimberly Bowwomen, I think, are out of ammo, so those 2 are at least, and these 2 are probably still have ammo. Then you got Club Levy, Bloodsworn, and a small Club Levy. I think I even have like an untouched, yeah, this Bloodsworn, completely untouched. I love that they, like, for the most part, carry clubs and, like, the occasional axe, and then these weird, and I've never, like, looked at their weapons, to be honest with you. Because look at this thing. It's like a, I don't even know. It looks like a claw hammer that's made out of wood. So not a very good claw hammer. About the Celtics here. Celtics, they've all got kind of the standard sword there. Looks like same thing for the tribal warriors. Pretty standard swords. Oathsworn. Yep, swords. Alright, so a lot of swords, I guess. a little bit of a slow approach here. So here right quick, I think I'm going to go ahead and fast forward a little bit. So you can see how we're defending this. We kind of, we're of the understanding that because of this hill, this kind of area down here was pretty untenable for defense. So you can see, especially my troops, most of them sitting back here because I ain't getting shot in the back or in the front or whatever side they want to try and shoot at. There's my southern accent. Now, my archers still have ammo. My thought here is bring the archers over here. That would give me shots at any troops that come walking into Tylis. So you can see Tylis is going to take the brunt of the defense here. You can see what we're basically doing is holding just on the edge of the hold point of the capture point here, so you can see where the line is there. And that's all we're going to hold. Basically just because we don't feel like getting shot. We are going to make them walk down into our troops. Eastern archers from Colchis moving over this direction. And it looks like they're going to go be a pest. I think what they're trying to do here, I think he's trying to come up and maybe coax out Javi, see, if they've got him. 78 kills, so they may not have any javelins at this point. But any javelins that we can get rid of is good for us. Slave slingers engaging the Eastern archers. And Slave Slinger loses that combat. Now on the front line, what we actually ended up doing, since I had the 3 sword masters, we actually took Tylis' general out of there and then replaced it with my sword master, mostly because we didn't want to lose the gen. We felt like we needed that general for the abilities and the inspiration. Alright, Arverni, you can see moving into the battlefield. And that was a lot of Oathsworn left over, man. A lot of Oathsworn. It was not fun. It's not fun at all. Now, Nabataea's general's still alive. Yep, back there, 225 kills. But so is Colchis' general here with 9 kills. 999! Still just kind of having a little bit of a Mexican standoff. Bringing the Celtic bowmen forward, that's right. Getting a little bit of shots off with the Cimbri bowwomen. They're going to try and shoot us down as much as they possibly can before they go into this. You can see the Celtics the Celtics starting to fire. Firing over here at the Swordmasters first. It is straight into the shields, which is good for me, but in the end, it is still painful. Shooting into the Oathsworn now. You can see Nabataea's general moving around behind. And Colchis' general coming up. I don't think they realize Colchis is still here. Oh, Javi's right into him. But a good charge there, 57 charge bonus. And he blasted down that unit, and that is going to allow for the Cav to run. If you can get the charge that blasts down the whole unit, your unit will just blast right through it. Keep on running. So now he's going to come up here. Because I don't know if y'all remember what's up here or not. But look at this. Colchis General. Oh, yeah. Come on, man. Get in him. You can do it. First hitting the Celtic Giant Ballista. Come on, Colchis, go! Go! And they're in. He's going to get a lot of kills here. Oh, man, look at that. 135 now. Some of his units even caught up a little bit back here. Now he's turning around to charge the Levy Pike, so he's going to try and ping pong here. Nicely done. 187 kills now. That is huge for us. It's huge. Nabataea's general is, okay, back here. I was like, he was here somewhere. Look at that, 2 chevrons, 220, 231. But can he finish them all? He's going to try and wrap around the temple here and get this other one over here. Now the other one is shooting him in the process. Went shield wall to try and absorb these a little bit. Increases the armor a tiny bit. Now he's going back around. Can he get it? 274. General's a little bit caught up here. 298, 300, 309. Come on, keep going there, Colchis. He's trying. He wants it. Charging the Illyrian Marines. Same one he charged earlier, I think. That's a big thing. If you can, just keep going. Keep running. Run, 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 run. 334, but I believe he is going to be gone. 342. He's getting a couple kills before he goes. Look at this. Swordmaster has just been shot to death. We really didn't want to approach. We contemplated moving into this, but we were really concerned about they've got more troops than us. We were afraid that if we left our kind of smaller area here that they would be able to get those troops in more effectively, and we really did not want that. But we are going to go in now. Swordmaster going into the Oathsworn General, Oathsworn going into weak Oathsworn, and then Tribal Warrior going into weak Oathsworn. Oh, and Nabataea's General coming in, hitting the Illyrian Marines. His General's 253 now. And we've got the ability to switch here. So Tylis' General is going to come in to this side. And, well, maybe not. No, he's going in the middle. Club Levy moving up now. Unfortunately, I do have a Swordmaster kind of stuck holding the back end here. So Bloodsworn stayed in. My Swordmaster actually came off to the side to deal with these weaker units. And now Bloodsworn and Club Levy switching out. Bloodsworn 67 kills, Club Levy 22. Tylis just busted through our Verney, but here comes Bowiai's Oathsworn General. Small Illyrian Marine unit. Sword Follower and Illyrian Noble Hoplite moving up. Apparently that Illyrian Noble Hoplite is somehow alive. Now, my problem here that I've got is my Oathsworn, or my Bloodsworn and Club Levy can only do so much against this Oathsworn. So you can see my Swordmaster General moving up now. But balance power is shifting. And here comes the rear charge by the Nabatean General. Arverni trying to turn it around, not quite doing it. So this Oathsworn's going to be gone. Turning, getting the RDI General moving. Just getting great back charges. 377. Look at the wavering that's being caused here by the back charges of Nabatea. 387. And here comes the Eastern Archers and the Swordmasters wrapping around. We are coming in ready to put the last nail in the coffin. 400 kills on Nabatea's General. Club Levy and Bloodsworn continuing to do their switching out. Swordmaster General's in. The right side is broken, and here comes the wraparound. And I think that is it. That is going to be it for today's battle. An excellent fight by all accounts. The game, the voice chat afterwards, this was a very, very fun, very intense fight. And an excellent game by the attackers here, really giving us a run for our money. And we somehow pulled it out, but man, very, very well done. 4 seconds, and that is it. Well, let's go look at some kills here. All right, so for myself, I've got 1,900 kills. Doesn't seem like a whole lot of kills, but when you look at the fact that I had quite a bit left here, especially in the Swordmasters. Mexi with 2,495 kills as Tylis. Look at the Oathsworn here, 327. And then Tylis just doing what Tylis does. Tribal Warriors, man. Baby Oathsworn. Titty Rond as Kolkus with the Epeus Lancer. Look at that. 345 to 357. Very, very well done. His Carly Axeman actually doing relatively well. 192, 174, 227. And finally, Posgwin with 2,062 kills. His Cav, you know, these guys, they did all right, but his General did very, very well. Nabatean Axe Warriors, you know, 3 of them did pretty good. A couple of them not so much. The Pike's actually pretty good, 123, 109. Now for the attackers, we've got Mr. Gray as RDI with 2,136 kills. His Noble Hoplites really doing very well. 204 or 201, 214, 194. Then look at the Mercenary Axe Warriors with 217, 230, 104. And we got Everos as Bowie with 2,010 kills, 296 on the Oathsworn, 111 with this one. Then this one was still healthy. We could have gotten some more kills if they had lasted a little bit longer there. And then the Sword Followers doing pretty well. I've definitely seen better with Sword Followers, but it's not bad. You got Dagger as Epirus, 2,044 kills. Sam Knights, look at them, man. 289 on the Royal Peltis General. 128 on a Thorough Spear. Then you got hashtag Pontus's Grease as Arverni with 1,834 kills. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Oathsworn. 216, 271, 207. His archers did pretty well. Chosen Swords, pretty good kills on the Celtic Warriors. But that is going to be it for today's battle. Thank you guys so much for joining. Don't forget that if you are new to the channel, hit that like button and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And we will see all of you next time.